Now, before we get into this, if you have children, imagine someone taking your child to an island, letting some old fuck from DC get on a plane and just repeatedly fuck them forever. You don't see them again until they're like, I don't know, 14 or 15 when they get tired of them and drop them off in some slum. Listen, that happens all the time. In fact, it happened and we caught them and we all stopped caring about it. The victims can still sue the estate. I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I'm glad that the victims can sue the estate. Like, they need compensation for the fucking hell they've been through. But we have former presidents who are enjoying their freedom with Secret Service protecting their every business. We have princes abroad that were coming over here molesting our children of this country. We have people up in Canada, Mexico, Guatemala, the mainlands, South America, Australia, all around the planet. These people were getting on his airplane, coming and raping kids on an island. He was killed in prison, and we forgot. And we're done. We're letting it go. And it's unbelievable that we're letting it go. It's unbelievable. I'm not letting it go. I make a fuckload of memes all the time that make you like bite into it to read it, and then at the very end of it I write, and Epstein didn't kill himself. Just to get you to fucking remember that that motherfucker was murdered. To be quiet. So that he didn't... There was an actual article that came out the day he was murdered. It goes, quote, inmates heard screaming prior to Epstein murder, end quote. Literally the next day, I couldn't find that article. It's gone. It's off the internet. All there are pictures of it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because what was the next day? What article came out? Inmates heard silence from Epstein's room. You guys, we saw this in JFK. There were papers that came out the first time that say that JFK was shot from the street in the head, which he was, by the way. It's not that I'm trying to be a conspiracy theorist here, it's just I like knowing the truth. And I don't just... The government is the most untrustworthy source there is, yet everyone just gobble, 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 gobble it all up. Everything they fucking come out with, just a magic bullet theory, dude, really? A magic bullet. A magic? Magic. David Blaine shot the gun. David fucking Blaine went back in time with Chris Angel Mind Freak, and they fucking levitated over the grassy knoll, and they fucking popped him in the head. Is that what happened, sir? Shut your fucking mouth. We know you're lying, and we know you're lying about Epstein too. And I get so passionate because I feel like no one else really does. It would ruin my fucking life if I ever knew someone who got abducted and that happened to them, knowing that I could have done more to get that word out about this shit. It would ruin me. It would absolutely ruin me. There are people on this planet who you pass every day whose children have been sold. And you don't even know it. You don't even know it. This guy named Jeffrey Epstein, this disgusting fuck, called himself a financer. I have yet to be able to find anything that he financed that was actually through him. All I'm pretty sure he was a guy who organized the fucking of the kids and got paid to do so and was called a financer because honestly, all of his money is coming from other organizations and other fronts. He doesn't have any capital. He didn't have any personal capital. Alright, so that's my theory on that. I think, I said this was going to be a short podcast. I don't even know. I think, what am I at, like, fucking... I don't even know how long this has been. But, you know, I'm hoping for a better world one day. I really, I'm looking forward to a day when we can all just... Because I feel like it's getting to a point where there's a lot of things are in tension in our society. You know, we have a lot of political tension right now between left and right. We have a lot of social tension between liberal and conservative. We have a lot of emotional tension between how to react when something happens. Some people freak out. Some quietly discuss. Some don't say anything at all. Some laugh. Some cry. And everyone thinks theirs is the right way. I don't think that's the way we gotta be. And I think right now we're seeing kind of a pushback. I mean, just look at Dave Chappelle's stand-up special. You know, like I think we're kind of seeing a pushback from from how hard the political correctness has been going. I think everyone's like, really? I can't even say the word ketchup. We got, whatever maybe you can say ketchup. I don't fucking know. It's just like, I think everyone's just kind of tired of having to be hyperactive and hyper monitoring everything that they say. Like, have you ever been to one of those Facebook sites where like everyone on there is a lib, and all they do is just fight? Everyone on there is just fighting each other, and it's their own friends. And then likewise, you go over to the right side of the aisle, and you're like, oh, this looks like a fun little gun group to get a part of, because I like guns, dude. I think they're cool little tools. Like anything else, go to a range, shoot them. It's a lot of fucking fun. Get the stress out. Go target shooting. Shit, get your own food. Instead of, going to the store where they fucking ram a rod through something's head and then skin it alive, and then you get your meat there. I go to the woods and shoot it myself like a fucking man. Like, that is right. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But yet, even me saying that might even get me pulled from fucking YouTube just for me saying that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think that we're going to start to see the balance, because it went all the way over one way, right? Like, before the 90s, like the 70s and the 80s, shit, dude, you could do whatever the fuck you wanted. The 80s was crazy. I watched that documentary on, what the fuck was it? That band. Fuck, I cannot even believe I'm Motley fucking Crue. What's wrong with me? I need to get whipped for forgetting their name. I need to get whipped. Whip me, kitty. Whip me. No, she won't whip me, but I need to be whipped for this. Sorry about that, Motley Crue. Listen, those dudes were straight up, like, snorting cocaine on airplanes while a chick was sucking their dick and he's doing it, like, on a pole routine. Like, lawless society. You treated everyone like a fucking object. But now we're getting to the point where everyone is so sensitive that if you comment on why someone's hair is a fucking, like, the color of a toucan with, like, a fucking parakeet flying around their hair, and they have, like, 78 pieces of rings through their face, and then they're like, why can't I get hired anywhere? Because you look fucking weird. Because you're scary. Because you're fucking weird. I'm allowed to... That's something you can control. I will never make fun of you for something you can't control. If you physically cannot control... Let's say you got into a fire and you're all fucking burned up. I'm not going to call you a crispy chip. I'm not going to be like, hey, what's up, melty skin? It's not going to happen. But you dye your hair all those multiple colors of the fucking rainbow... yeah, I'm gonna wonder if my grandpa might have accidentally fucked a parrot and I have a brother I didn't know about. Like, Jesus, what am I trying to say? I can't think of the family words, but fuck. I think we're allowed to critique each other. I think it's good. I think everyone's pretty sensitive, including myself. Fuck, I've gotten soft sometimes too. Someone will say something about me, my feelings get all hurt. I'm like, wait, why are my feelings fucking hurt right now? Like, I fucking do need to dress better tomorrow. Like, I look like shit. Like, that dude was being genuinely nice. Or if I say something stupid, they're like, hey, that was kind of a dumb thing to say. Good to know, because I don't want to say it again. I'm not known for having a great filter. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just comment on a couple more things, and then I'm going to get out of here. I got to head out to the club here in a little bit. Got to leave here by about 7 p.m. It's about 6:48 right now. Just heads up. But I just, I really hope that, again, with this podcast, we can all kind of find some common ground. Maybe you can understand me better. I can understand you better. We'll see what happens with it. I think it's going to be great. This first one's just me talking into the mic, so obviously not that exciting. Nothing that great going on, but got a lot of dudes that I'm lining up. Obviously, some of my own friends that are in some different career fields now as we're getting older, and they're doing different things. Different places that they've come from, different positions that they have and they hold. A lot of people with some of these more mainstream podcasts have been, oh, you don't have any regular people. It's all celebrities. And well, I hear you. And I think so, too, because we're in the media, it's really not common to have, like, your average everyday people, in mainstream media. So if this thing ever... I don't know what's going to fucking happen with this This could just be this fucking little thing I just do every once in a while for fun. Could be huge. Could be nothing. I don't know. What I do know is I'm going to have some fun with it. I hope you guys have some fun with it. If you guys want to come on, that'd be great. I would love to have some of my friends come on with me too. If you guys want to reach out, I would love to talk about some shit with you. My handle on just about every social media is at Jake Ryder Comedy. Jake Ryder Rider Comedy Comedy. That is my handle. My email address is that same thing, jakerydercomedy@gmail.com if you want to email in anything. Dude, I respond to my fans. I fucking love talking to you fucks. It's great. It's fucking awesome. There's a lot of fans that are just my friends I'll talk to all the time, but there's some of you that I've never fucking met. Some of you that just comment on these videos I have, and dude, I think it's fucking hilarious reading some of these goddamn comments that you and your friends take each other in. You go, oh my god, that's fucking funny. Is there anything you ever think that's funny you want me to talk about, dude? Fucking bring that shit up. If you ever want to, like, maybe we can even figure out a way to FaceTime you into one of these things or something. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I drive to you. Maybe you drive to me. Maybe next time we smoke some weed on the air. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? The possibilities are endless. There's only one rule to this thing here, is that there are very minimal rules. All right? Minimal rule number one. Don't be a fucking dickhead intentionally. If you're a dickhead because of your personality, such as mine, that's how it is. But if you're just saying things hurtful just to be hurtful, fuck you. That's not cool. Number two, don't take a team approach to it. If you're taking a team, if you're on a side and we're fighting to win, not to get the correct answer or find the truth, then we're done here. The conversation's over. If I'm interested in the truth and finding out what's real and what's fake, so we can kind of find that fine line in society, because all these terms are just being whipped. You're xenophobic, racist, sexist, blah 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 blah. Dude, the terms have almost become, they're so used that they don't even have value anymore. Where it's almost funny when someone calls you racist, and that's not good. That's not good. So hopefully this provides a voice so everyone understands. Like, there's normal people out here. Not me, not me for sure. I'm not a normal fucking person. But there are normal people out here. I see them all the time. I think today I ran into a couple. There was one dude at the gas station today. I shit you not. He got in line. He waited in line like everyone else. That was wild. That's what I mean. Shit, man. I don't fucking know. I'm just kind of talking on my ass here, so I'm going to wrap it up. Again, I'll wrap this up now. Thank you for listening in. Again, my name is Jake Ryder, comedian out of the cities. If you are ever interested in anything, please get a hold of me. I love you all. Thanks for listening. Bye.